GM builds 9 million vehicles per year worldwide. Lighting makes up about 10 to 20% of our facility total energy use.
From the Spring Hill plant standpoint, it's a very large facility. There's a lot of external customers that we support. We also make the Chevrolet Equinox. It's a flexible assembly plant. Operations change, they change continuously, and we need to be able to adapt. In late 2011, we knew we were going to have a retooling progress, and we knew we were going to have a clean slate. And we also knew that we had a lighting system that was at the end of the life. We knew that there were some initiatives that the corporate had put in place that we needed to meet. We also had some utility rebates available. And for our existing system, you can see the wonderful orange light and our great method of controlling lights. So there's roughly 16,000 fixtures that were replaced. And that switch station right there, each one of those switches controls about 20 lights. And that's when we looked for some wireless controls.
We researched wireless controls and found that Zigbee-based systems work well in large industrial environments.
Really what it came down to was controls equals flexibility. We looked for a system that would give us the ability to control all the way down to an individual fixture. We're looking for something we can commission easily and maintain easily and continuously improve on.
We determined that due to the high initial cost of SSL, that for us it had a much better business case. We determined that an integrated system would provide the flexibility needed for the long-term solutions, and the warranty was with the one supplier. And the system that we chose was the integrated system, SIM4 integrated Kanepi lighting controls.
We kind of did our own pilot, and we looked at Light Corporation. We knew that they'd passed the lighting committee's evaluation, also performed pretty well in a 40-volt setting. This system specifically proved to be more robust, and it was definitely more secure. And after our pilot scale testing, we did learn that the Zigbee system did not interfere with our other plant wireless activity. We started our rollout in the LGE area blue right here. And then you get kind of like this critical mass point where you look around the plant and think, this is working, it's pretty good, I've got a comfort level with it, we had energy savings, and in fact done better than what we expected. Just a little bit to talk about the fixture installation. The complete fixture, controls, all come as one. There's really no other difference from the contractor's standpoint, save one thing. There's a self-test feature. So on initial power up, the fixture would go from on, cycle to 4, then to 2, off, and back on. That gives us, as the folks in the plant, a good feeling that, what if only 2 lamps are on? Is there a fail ballast? We do have premature failure. The other good thing about this one, we did look at other systems where you had to have barcodes or other methods of tracking where each fixture was placed on the plant floor. These actually show up in a pallet, fixtures. You stage them wherever you need to across the plant, so you pick from any pallet, pick them in any order, and they would just hang up from the ceiling and behave like a regular light fixture.
Today we have how many folks that actually maintain running the system?
It's really only about 2, that maintain 2 or 3, and there's not a lot of work that goes into it anymore now that's been commissioned, so that's also good.
So it's a simple system. It's easy to commission and figure out how to work. We do a process called grouping, and that's the same thing as assigning logical versus physical circuits. It's really easy to change the groups in this. I can say, I want to add another light to this group. I can say edit this group, and I can hold control down and I click and I can add other fixtures to this group. So it's as easy as that to change a zone.
And we install about 8,300, usually about 6,500 of those, a little more ahead Kanepi controls this year. But there's a mix of high pressure sodium, all 400 watt, and of course a couple of metal halides. This is basically stepping back about 200 feet. So you can see that transition line there. So there's a much lower fixture density. This is our stamping plan, and we did not elect to put wireless controls on these fixtures. Just recently we took out 2 small presses to make room for something a little bigger. Hindsight being 2020, we probably would have been better off to go ahead and put the controls on these as well. So just some of the results, 16,000 fixtures were replaced, and that's just shy of about 7 megawatts. 2 megawatts fixtures installed right now, which gives us about a 5 megawatt reduction. Controls savings on top of that. Their usage is about 16.1 million kilowatt hours a year. With the controls, that reduced down to 7.3. So again, that's an additional almost 9 million kilowatt hours a year savings. You combine the two together with the different stacked type controls and the fixture reductions that we did, we're looking at just above 5 million kilowatt hours a year. So almost 90% reduction.